MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. You know, it's always interesting to see a hitter's lifetime numbers against a pitcher and vice versa. Well, in this matchup, he has some pretty impressive ownage, as they say. 4 home runs in past at bats, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Now at the plate, John Hyatt, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Sent on the ground out to second. Estrella is right there, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
In the second spot tonight,
here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't? I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Got him.
batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Just underway here in Southern California. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Fouled back. Now another 0-2. And we can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success. Because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly. And that's really hard for a hitter to read.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Yasiel Puig is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Hayward sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Corey Seager is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Chris Bryant now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. 9 base hits in 22 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. in there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
We have to count 0-2.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
Nope.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
Conforto is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's
number
Jason
22.
Hayward now.
Jason Hayward.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Peterson. 2 gone.
Batting sixth.
Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Ryan.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Ball one.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit on the ground toward the left. Lamb ranges to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Michael
And he takes a cold
Conforto.
strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Garcia.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. That misses. 1-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Jake Lamb standing in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think they'll...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby to complete scoreless. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr.
Leading off for
He's
the
the
Cubs.
number 7 hitter, but
Center
he's
fielder,
leading
number
off the
5.
third after the first
Albert
6 guys in the
Almora.
lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Hit out towards second. Estrella fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8. Shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell.
Addison Russell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Lewis Andrews.
Lewis Andrews.
Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Hayward at the track. The wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Rizzo. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Carlos Estrella. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Bryant is up with it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Center fielder,
standing in, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A high fastball is in there. Now the 0-1. way in front of that fastball.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling, even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to second. Baez has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Striding in once again, John Hyatt back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Grounder down the line at third. Lamb gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in to try it again. Wilson Contreras comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rizzo.
And he takes ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Conforto is after it, but this will land untouched.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Line toward the alley in left center. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Leading off the 4th for the Dodgers.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Fielder.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hyatt has a beat on it, and that's the 1st out of the inning.
First baseman, number 34.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jason Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting,
Jake Lamb standing in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
To 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris.
First offering on its
Bryant.
way. Popped up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting. Left
Stepping
fielder,
up to the plate, Jason Hayward comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening. This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So he got him swinging. Jason Hayward becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
Javier Baez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here comes another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready on 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 1-2. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Hyatt on the move. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Estrella. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Albert Almora will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I'll tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Matt, I don't know about you, but man, I love offense. And sixth inning to get the first hit. Let's go, boys. It's getting a little boring. About time.
Andrews.
Into the box now, Lewis Andrews, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. John Hyatt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Right fielder.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hyatt giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The batter number 5, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
This is line to left. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're up 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Lamb. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 44.
Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peterson giving chase. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
34.
Ready for another chance? Jason Garcia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Baez able to get there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Third baseman.
Into the box, Jake Lamb. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Travis d'Arnaud will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy. Kershaw now on 1-1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Set to deal on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
To third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound. It's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. From the stretch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Eduardo Nunez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 down.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Estrella. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Yasiel Puig is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a hard liner towards short. That's in there. Base hit. Estrella rounds the corner and is headed home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. In there, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Corey Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Dodgers, and Aldo Franco comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Kyle Schwarber is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson on the run. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30.
So striding in, John Hyatt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player.